Hello and welcome to Chuto Brazil 127. We are coming to you live from the upper arena in the neighborhood of Flamengo, the south side of the city. We're just a couple minutes of a drive away from the famous Copacabana Beach. My name is Bira Brazil, and alongside me today in the commentary booth is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu legend, an MMA athlete, and an athlete that was supposed to fight in today's event. My dear friend, Annette Stack. Annette, it's great to have you here today. We're going to kick off the prelims shortly, and we have some good fights on the way. And like I said, you were supposed to be out there plying your trade, doing your best. Your adversary had some personal problems. She couldn't be here, so I'm the lucky one that gets to have you here with me today.
Exactly. I'm sad that the fight dropped, but I'm happy to be here alongside you in this great event.
Great event.
Great matches today.
Yeah, great event that you fought. You fought in Chuto Brazil twice, if I'm not mistaken, right, Annette?
3 times.
Already. Three times. That's right. 3 times. And Annette, like I said, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu legend. She's gonna be sharing all her expertise with us here today. Dave Clark is already in the middle of our cage, and we're going to kick off these prelims, and we have a total of 6 fights in the prelims. Then later on tonight, there's the main card with 7 fights, a light heavyweight fight that's worth the Chuto light heavyweight belt, and that will be later on, and you can watch that on UFC's Fight Pass. So if you do not have a Fight Pass account, make sure you get yourself one in the next 2.5 hours to be able to watch our main card. But for now, let's take it to the middle of the cage with Dave Clark, and let's get the ball rolling here in the upper arena.
Senhoras e senhores, sejam bem-vindos aqui no Upper Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from the Upper Arena in the Flamengo neighborhood of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and all around the world on our YouTube channel. We have a 6-fight preliminary card, followed by a 7-fight main card, headlined by a fight for the Chuto South American Light Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 127th Chuto Brazil. Our fighters are already ready to make their way to the ring for our first preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Jiu-Jitsu Juggernaut.
All right, so let's head to the first matchup of this evening. Giderson Azevedo Santos. His nickname is the Juggernaut, and he started early in Capoeira in Belfort Roxo, that is really close here to the capital of Rio. Capoeira, the Brazilian martial art that involves dancing, has its African roots. He went on to judo, then jiu-jitsu and freestyle wrestling. And then he had that idea in his mind of becoming a high-performance athlete. And he also trained in boxing. So he's all around stand up, down on the ground. He's ready for everything. And we'll see how the Juggernaut does. He's a local boy from Rio.
Our referee is Fernando Portela.
All right, we're ready to get this first fight going here between Giderson Juggernaut and Lucas Magrão. Obviously, for those of you that know anything about Brazilians, Brazilians use a lot of nicknames. Very, very common. Let's go. Get going here. Souza with the black shorts, Santos with the orange. Oh, some nice combinations with his feet there. Santos. Ooh, nice low kick by Santos. Remember, they are debutees today in the world of MMA, so there's the nerves involved as well. Just some of the fence work here from Lucas Magrão Souza. Definitely wants a takedown. He gets a takedown. Good takedown. Very calm.
Very good.
He's going to work the side control. Will he just work a little bit of ground and pound? Nope. Knee to the belly. Slid right through. He wanted the mount.
Did not establish the position.
Yeah, wasn't able to establish it, and a good reversal there by Juggernaut Santos. So it's going to be Lucas just working this guard, trying to set up something for an arm. You can see him just using the fence to move his hips. Giderson Santos wants to create that little bit of space, so maybe he can start to work a little bit of ground and pound. But look at that guard.
He's trying to work on the armbar, some guard positions there.
You get a look. He's working on that arm. He wants that arm. Slips out. Triangle.
Nice.
The legs are that he needs to get those hips out, but it's in there. It's in there, Anech.
Yeah, I think he's really trying to get a submission there.
And look at the arm. He can get the arm, and he can get the triangle.
And it's tight.
It's tight. I mean, that's really, really tight. Really well done. Look at where the arm is. Santos, I mean, he has trained in jiu-jitsu and judo. Look at this. If the fence were not there, he would be able to mount with the triangle. And look at that arm. And what a great debut. I mean, great positions. And Santos is a warrior. He's fighting his way, trying to fight his way out of there. He may be able to slip out here. Yeah. It's still in there. Long legs of Lucas Magrão Souza. He's 6 foot tall. He has very long legs. He's trying to squeeze as much as possible. Giderson Santos is pretty skinny as well, so he can, slip out of those long legs, but still in the triangle, man.
If he could control that, maybe it would be easier just to keep the guy under control.
Quebra a costela dele! Quebra a costela dele, Giderson! Isso, Giderson!
Yeah, go with the go. Oh! He didn't go with the leg, but he got himself a finish.
It was tight, though.
It was really tight. I know exactly what you meant. It was just, get the leg with your left hand, the adversary's right leg, and squeeze it even tighter, but it was tight in there. Thales Leites taught him well.
Very good.
Lucas, the big skinny, that's what Magrão means, is able to finish his fight extremely well with a triangle. Let's see the replay right here. Great takedown. Must say, great takedown. And then he had a chance to stay on top. He tried to mount, but then there was a reversal from Souza. And then he just worked his guard, and he worked it really well. Those long legs were the trap that Souza ended up tapping to. And since Thales Leites is not here today, I'm going to send him a message right now just to make sure he knows what's going on with his athlete. Dave Clark's already in the middle of the cage for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has been stopped at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of the first round. For your winner, via triangle choke, Lucas Magrão!
Lucas Magrão did really well. Now, I'm noticing one thing on that. Souza, Giderson Souza, when he went to walk to the middle of the cage and not walking out, he has something. One of the kicks got him hard because he's limping. He has a big limp. He felt something there.
Yeah, in the beginning I saw like Lucas, he was like a couple of kicks. That might be it.
That definitely could be it, but let's go to Dave Clark and get the second fight of this early evening on the way.
When our fighters are ready to make their way to the cage for our second preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Danilo Bam Bam.
Portuguese, we say Bambam Danilo Marques Teixeira. He grew up in Barra de Guaratiba here in Rio. Has a jiu-jitsu background, has been competing since he was 7 years old. He's on a 12 fights and 12 wins streak in amateur MMA and 2 fights professionally, according to him. Made his professional debut at 17 years of age. And he says he wants victories, he's hungry for them to change his life and the life of his family and obviously those around him. Part of Atos BJJ Rio and Top Brother MMA. Young, only 18 years old. Danilo Bambam Teixeira. And in Shooto, we do see a lot of young fighters, like a lot of really young guys that are good come out of this competition. And they go on to, a lot of them have made it to the UFC.
Very true. This is the school where you can pick the best for the other events.
That's true.
And his opponent in the red corner, Ricardinho Guimarães.
Ricardinho Guimarães was born and raised in Manaus. Today he's representing the state of Roraima. He's from Manaus União, 25 years old, fighting from Rio de Janeiro today.
As far as Manaus, it's the northern part of Brazil. It's in the Amazon. It's an Amazonas state. It's a place that's very hot and humid, and a lot of good fighters come out of there. There's a lot of Nova União fighters that come out of there. That's where José Aldo's from. So there are a lot of good fighters that come from the region. It's a very special region. Well, second fight of the evening. 3 rounds, 25 years of age for Ricardinho Guimarães, 18 for Danilo Teixeira. 5'6" to 5'5". Height's pretty similar, weight's similar. 1 win and 0 loss officially for both of these fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second preliminary fight of the evening is a bantamweight fight. Presenting first, ready in the blue corner, weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting with Atos Jiu-Jitsu heel, Topi brother MMA. He is 18 years old, 5'6" tall, with a record of 1 win, no defeats, from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Danilo Bam Bam! And his opponent, ready in the red corner, weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting with Team Nova União. He is 25 years old, 5'6" tall, 1 win, no defeats, from Manaus, Amazonas, Ricardinho Guimarães. Our referee for this fight is João Claudio.
All right, let's get going on that shit. Fight number 2, round 1, between Danilo Bambam and Ricardinho Guimarães.
Lock and ready.
Fighters are locked and loaded. Guimarães with the black shorts, Teixeira with the orange. Shot in really well, Guimarães. Teixeira is trying to defend. He's going to aggressive. He's on the back already. He's trying to get those hooks in. The hooks are not in. And Teixeira's doing his best just to try to defend. But, man, aggressive stuff from Ricardinho Guimarães.
Started hungry.
Very, very hungry, very aggressive. And when you start like that, you just have to be careful not to waste all of your energy because there are 3 rounds. But he's got both hooks in. Aggressive stuff. He's trying to hit the side of Danilo's head. Oh, it's in. It's in, man. That's going to go under the chin soon.
Yeah.
Man, I like the energy from...
Not a time for him to punch on this in this case. Time to defend the choke. Sure.
Look, it's deep, it's rear naked, and it's another finish.
Wow.
This event, Chuto Brazil, is one of those events you cannot blink, and you cannot blink. Once again, 2 finishes in 2 fights.
Great, he really knew what he wanted from the beginning. Shoot for the double leg, for the takedown, took the back and finish.
A lot of celebrations as we see here. What a takedown. His body slammed him. Went straight to the back. He wanted to put the hooks in. Danilo defended the hooks. But he eventually found his way to those hooks. That was really rough, man. Danilo felt that one. It was not an easy fight for him. And he's a youngster, 18 years of age. It's his first professional loss. But like I said, he's a youngster. He has a huge career ahead of him.
Exactly.
And
Still has a lot to offer.
Yeah, and even the guys that, they go in and they lose, well, you can say kind of quickly. Man, you have to have so much respect for anybody that puts their foot in there.
That's very true.
And he's 18 years old. You have to have so much respect for Danilo. And, hey, it's just the beginning of his career. And a lot of fighters have a rough start and then really rise to the occasion. But, I mean, his first fight was a win. His first professional fight. This is the second one. But he got caught by surprise because of the intensity of Guimarães, I would say.
Yeah, that was an intense fight. Very good for...
Let's go to the official announcement with Dave Clark.
15 seconds of the first round. For your winner, by rear naked choke, Ricardinho Guimarães.
So the first fight was a triangle and now a rear naked. And both guys that won were in the red corner. The third fight's going to be interesting. We have ourselves a Brazilian and a Lithuanian athlete. But we'll talk a little bit more about that. First, let's hear Dave Clark with the announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready to make their way to the ring for our third preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Douglas Hobozinho Jr.
Okay, third fight. And our first fighter is Douglas Hobozinho Jr. Full name is Douglas da Lapa Jr. Hobozinho means little robot. And he has 2 professional MMA fights, 2 wins. And he got both of those wins by TKO. He was a state champion in Muay Thai in Rio. And in Muay Thai, he has 30 wins, only 2 losses, if you consider both his amateur and professional career. He began in martial arts at the age of 17 and has been dedicating himself intensely to the game of MMA. Douglas Hobozinho da Lapa Jr. A tough guy, a very tough guy. I hear a lot of good things about him.
And his opponent in the red corner, Tad the Psycho Ilgas. I talked to Mestre André Pederneiras de Depp, and he talked really well about Tad. The Tad's a really, really good athlete. He has a bright future ahead of him, and if Dedet says that about you, I mean, he's the guy that discovered Giselle. You know, he knows what he's talking about. Coach for BJ Penn and so many other greats, Thales Leites, Renan Barão, and so forth. He said a lot of good things about him. He does have a tough fight today against Hobozinho. This is going to be a really good fight. But this is also a youngster at 19 years of age. So this is somebody that we can see in the future in an event like the UFC. Yep. So Tad is coming into this one, seems very calm. Three rounds, 19 years of age for the Lithuanian, 25 for the Brazilian. Both are 6'3". Tad, the Psycho Ilgas, is a little bit heavier than Douglas Hobozinho. And one win for Tad, 2 wins for Douglas da Lapa Jr. In the red corner, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting with CMT 12 Escola de Lutas and AHD champions. He is 25 years old, 6 foot 3 inches tall, with a record of 2 wins, no defeats. From Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Douglas Hobozing Jr. And his opponent, ready in the red corner, weighing in at 172 pounds, fighting with Nova União. He is 19 years old, 6 foot 3 inches tall, 1 win, no defeats. From Klaipėda, Lithuania, Tad, the Psycho Ilgas. Our referee is Osiris Maia.
Douglas Dalapa and Tad Ilgas. Tad Ilgas, as Dave Clark had said, a Nova União athlete from Klaipėda, Lithuania. Tad and Douglas. Low kick by Douglas, and Tad already working the hands. Both guys are 6'3", both are very tall athletes. High kicks from Douglas, and Tad working his hands. Very calm and moving forward, trying to put pressure on the Brazilian.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, nice working, and just shot low. He wants to take down Douglas. He's trying to defend it.
Luísa e abre lá outra, tua mão direita. Aí não, na axila não, abre lá com o cotovelo.
Douglas here defending.
Vai subindo, vai subindo.
Tad was working some nice hand work, and then just shot in unexpectedly.
Ó, ganha a cabeça, não deixa ele ganhar a tua cabeça não.
Bora lá.
A tua cabeça atrapalha dele.
Switch, bora lá.
Esgrima. Esgrima uma.
Cage control, cage control. Bora lá,
Qualquer coisa, faz a tesoura, lembra?
Hip. Go in the hip, Tad.
Isso, só esgrima uma.
Go in the hip, Tad.
Isso, pelo cotovelo.
Instructions coming from Tad's corner
A
in
cabeça,
English, obviously.
não deixa ele ganhar a cabeça assim.
Close,
Você
Tad. Yeah,
isso.
go.
And Douglas is coach, you can hear him.
Go.
Isso, ele vai querer fazer isso aí, a cabeça, sempre a cabeça. Tá vendo? A
He's
cabeça.
telling Douglas to control the head, to control his head, always
Control,
on the head.
control.
Aí,
That knee came in. I wonder where. I want to see where exactly where it hit him. It was a low blow. That knee came in from where I was standing. I thought it hit the inner thigh, but
That's you.
let's see. Ooh, okay. No, it's hard to see exact. I thought it was inner thigh, but it could have hit his cup, and then it causes the pressure in that sensitive region, and Tad is gonna need a little breather here. But I like, these guys didn't come out like Guimarães in the last fight with that intense energy, but they came out with a good energy and a flowing energy. It looked really good. There, you see that that replay hit him pretty good. That's 5 minutes to get his recomposed.
Take it easy. 4 minutes. You still have 4 minutes, Tad.
1 minute's gone. Still have 4. No reason to rush it. Just, still the very beginning of the fight.
Breathe deeply.
Good.
Relax, breathe.
Ok.
I have 5 minutes. 2 minutes is probably already gone. Tad has already told the official that he's ready, that he can continue. And let's get things going again.
Jab.
Tad, Lithuania against Douglas, the Brazilian, fighting here in the south side of the city of Rio de Janeiro, both with kicks. Now, Tad was tried a high kick. He hasn't tried too many kicks in the fight so far.
Robozinho
Vai
connecting
saindo
good
do canto, vai
kicks as
saindo do
well.
canto. Gira do meio pra frente. Você tem que ganhar o meio.
Head up,
Isso.
Tad. Head
What?
up. Head up.
Bora, não dá espaço. Ele vai tentar ir andando pra grade.
Another high kick
Pra
from
depois
Tad.
fazer
Take
um
it down
double
again.
leg.
Cage control. Go.
And, man, Douglas has a
Dá aquela
snappy kick.
canelada aqui por fora.
Control,
Isso.
kicks.
Aquela, ô, Douglas, são duas. São duas, lembra?
And he shoots in really well on that.
Abre aqui a mão pelo cotovelo, a cabeça mesmo e
Shot in well, but Douglas also defends well.
Isso aí, de novo.
Yeah, let's see if he can take down
Vai tentando abrir
Douglas
essa
this
Yes,
time.
hook,
e a outra
hook.
depois. Isso. Qualquer coisa vai
Put
inverter.
your hip
ele,
more
lembra?
close. Put your hip more close.
Aí, ó.
Put your hip closer is what the coach says.
Vai ter mais nada. Falei.
And remember,
Nice to
Jab, jab,
Tad is on
jab,
19.
hand up, hand
Douglas
up,
is
hand
25.
up, hand
Man,
up.
but he kicks hard.
Move
Douglas kicks
it,
hard.
move it. Tad, move it. Go again, Tad. Same thing. You need to go up.
Same thing, Tad.
Work,
Keep
Tad.
moving.
Take it down again. Take it down again. Take it down
Nice
again.
low kick by
Take it down
Tad.
again, Tad.
Sai da
Take
grade,
it down
vai
again.
tentar o próximo
Go,
jogo.
go with the leg.
Oh, Douglas got him with that right hand.
Yes.
And Tad, body
Put
lock.
it now down.
De
Hook
novo.
here, Tad.
Vai vir
Hook.
forte.
Hook
Isso,
here now,
tem
Tad.
que
Hook.
guiar. Isso, de novo
Hook
aí.
your leg.
Deixa
Hook the
guiar,
leg.
liga nessa esgrima.
You can hear
A
it. I don't
esgrima
need
da
to translate it.
cabeça.
Hook the leg.
A
They want
cabeça.
him to get a
A
takedown.
cabeça.
And
Isso.
in Tad's
Ele na
corner is
grade.
also
Jeff Daniel.
Pirata, Piratiev, who's
Isso, a
an
mão no
excellent,
bíceps dele agora aí,
excellent
ó.
jiu-jitsu, but also freestyle wrestling
Douglas,
coach.
quero que
Go!
você saia.
That's what they
Hey!
wanted. That's what they wanted.
Almost.
Douglas is quick.
É só isso, calma.
Pressure here
Good
again,
fight.
Tad.
Technical
Pressure.
fight.
Very
Pressure.
good technical.
Pressure here again.
Good
Go.
job, like keeping
Go,
the
go again.
distance.
Agora.
Ooh, man, Douglas is hitting Tad pretty good,
Good
though.
kicks. Yep.
Go. Yes. Good.
And Tad does want to take him
Hit
down.
your
I mean,
hand,
he's
Tad.
shooting
Hook. Breathe. Breathe.
Sai daí.
Breathe.
Douglas seems to have a
Breathe,
counterattack,
breathe.
real sharp
Take
counterattack.
control. Knee, Tad. Knee. What's your knee? Good. 1 minute, Tad. Keep
control, can't control. 1 minute only.
1 minute.
Vamos
Good.
sair, você saia daí até o final, vai.
Tad, you go down. Go in the door
Well,
blow.
Douglas's coach just told him, I want you to
Good.
get out of there
Go
till
down,
the
go
end
in
of
the
this
door
round.
blow.
And you know what Tad's coach is saying, because they're saying it in English.
Tad, go door blow.
Go double.
Put
You
your
need
knee
to
down, go
translate a
double,
little
yes.
Boa,
Try to
bora.
go, try to go. Pressure, continue pressure.
Isso, gira isso.
Good job,
Douglas,
Douglas.
yeah, and then he landed
Under
that
hook, Tad, under
knee
hook, under hook.
to the
Under
abdomen
hook.
of Tad.
Breathe, hey, breathe. Breathe. Hand up, yes. Biceps, biceps, Tad,
Você
biceps.
trabalha aí agora, ou sai.
It's good how he uses his
Be
hips
careful,
to
be
get
careful that
Tad
clean.
very close to
Be
the
careful
cage.
that clean.
without,
Now,
being
turn it,
able
Tad,
to
turn.
stay
Dá a joelhada na
with
coxa
the
dele aí.
hip very close to him.
Yes.
It's creating that pressure on
Hand,
Tad.
hand up, hand up.
And vicious with his
10
kicks.
segundos, vai, eu quero que pegue. Dá mais um, dá mais um.
Tad pulled
Hey,
back.
wait,
That one,
wait.
here comes a kick, and you can see
Wow.
nice work from both guys. Well, what do you think about that one, Anach? I think both did pretty well. I
Yeah.
don't know about you, but in my opinion, Douglas.
Douglas had the
An
advantage.
edge.
Exactly. Yeah. With the kicks, the high kicks, the low kicks.
And he also landed at least 2 good shots, 2 good punches
Yes.
on
I agree.
Tad.
I agree, Vito.
I like Tad. I like his style, but Douglas, I think the first, see those?
Yep.
Douglas
Exactly.
did really well in round 1. The Lithuanian hearing the instructions from his corner.
I think he's telling him to use more his elbows.
Okay. And we're ready for round 2.
Botar guardar.
Up all the time, hand up all the time.
Hand up. Hand up.
Round
Hand
2.
up. Hand up. Hand up. Kick. Hand
Low
up.
kick
hand
by
up.
Douglas. I'm hearing the corner of Tad saying low kick and jab, low kick and jab. Low kick from Tad, but then, man, Douglas is intense.
Very intense.
His reach is,
Keeping him away with the kicks.
and I'm pretty sure Douglas has a long reach. I mean, he has long limbs, long, look at that, man.
That elbow was vicious.
Yeah. And Tad wants to take him down. I mean, the idea of Tad is to go to the ground because he's been consistently trying to take Douglas down. Douglas, on the other hand, seems to want to stay on his feet. but he's a Muay Thai athlete. I mean, he's so many professional Muay Thai fights as well.
Yeah, I can see his leg, the side of his leg's already like very red.
Oh, Tad got hit again. The Tad, he does not. Ooh, spinning back fist, but Tad doesn't. He doesn't go back. He's moving forward the whole time. It's been more Douglas moving back, but Douglas has gotten some really good shots in.
Yeah, even being pressured by Tad, he still can move around and connect some kicks.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Ooh, wow. Good
Man.
head kick.
Great stand up from Douglas. Tad's trying to, he's gotten a few punches that he looked at. He just hit the chin of Douglas, and he doesn't stop. Two very, very different styles, even the stand up. Douglas seems a little, it's snappier, seems a little stronger when it hits.
True. But Tad keep putting pressure, moving forward. And his face is the same from the beginning to the end. Doesn't change his face.
It definitely doesn't change it. A low blow there. Tad saying he got hit a low blow. The official says no, it did not hit. Ooh, elbow, man.
Nice elbow.
This is Douglas's moment. Nice kick to the midsection. Tad does have a strong chin though, because he's been hit quite a few times, and he's still just walking forward.
Hands up, hands up.
And I mentioned earlier in that about the dad talking about Tad, and what he told me is, man, that kid is so good, but he has a really tough athlete that he's going to face today. Ooh, Tad wants to take him down.
That was a good connection.
Yeah.
He's not connecting his hip with the other guy, so it's hard for him to just take down because his hip's so far away. And then Douglas keep reversing the position.
They want Tad to get out of this position to be able to reverse this and put Douglas's back to the fence, which is what we saw a lot of in the first round. And man, that was a sacrifice move to try to take him down. Wasn't able to, but got his back out of the fence. Man.
Wow, nice kick.
Yeah.
Up your hands! Up your hands!
I get the feeling that Tad is, the physical side, he's feeling it a little bit now. He may be a little more tired than Douglas.
Yeah, it seems like he's a little bit, and those kicks on the arm makes it hard.
But he's still moving forward. That's the thing about the Lithuanian. 30 seconds left here in round 2.
See how he's not using his back arm too much. I think the kicks.
Man, and Douglas is going. He has times where he just goes on a blitz. I see Tad he's pulling back a few of the moves. I think he's feeling it, man. I think he's a little tired. Obviously, he's been kicked quite a few times. He's been Douglas is connected to his chin a few times as well. And there you see Douglas's the replays.
Yeah, like you said in the beginning, like Robozin's very powerful, a very powerful athlete.
And look at the quality of his kicks.
Very precise, always kicking in the same place, on the arm, on the head.
He threw a couple elbows in this round as well. Look at that.
That was good.
But that was a good, Tad got away from that one really well. Just ducked right under it.
It's all or nothing for Ted now.
It's all or nothing for the Lithuanian, the 19-year-old from Klaipėda, Lithuania. And Tad's coaches just walked behind us. If I'm not mistaken, I heard him say he needs to go on the inside. He can't stay far away from him anymore. And that makes sense because of the long reach that Douglas has.
Yeah.
He needs to get on the inside. He needs to get close. And he's not close enough. That's why he's getting hit right here. Again, only 19 years of age.
And still putting pressure.
Yeah. Oof. He's going in though, moving forward, connecting. And there's that right there in the background. That's the corner of Tad, telling him to just move forward. Because right here, this is perfect for Douglas. Long legs, long arms.
Yeah, that's the game he wants to play.
Tad has tried many takedowns in round 1 and round 2, but wasn't able to actually get a takedown against Douglas. The cycle against the robot. And Douglas Dalapa Jr. continues to flow really well. Man, look at those kicks, one right after the other. He misses one with the right leg, but then he goes with the left and connects two. I mean, and he continues. Look at that, he's getting hit hard. And
he kicks with both legs.
Yeah, yeah. Ambidextrous. Douglas Dalapa Jr. Oh, connected really well. He's trying to go for the finish. What a tough fight for Tad Ilgas. He's dominating with just the kicking. That's what's taken him really here in round 3. But in the other rounds, it wasn't just kicking; it was also the punches that found themselves on the chin of Ilgas.
Seems like Hobozin found his way to Ted.
Yeah, he's flowing, man. He's in the zone. Tad feeling it, and despite everything, he's moving forward. His kicks aren't coming out as good as Dalapa Jr., but he doesn't stop moving forward. 2 minutes left. Ooh, man, that's gotta hurt. I mean, it's not even hitting the arm. That was the body. That hit the ribs. Oh, man. This might not be the greatest matchup for Tad Ilgas, but this is a lot of experience that he's gonna take with him
for sure
in future endeavors, and the fight is not over yet. You can see Tad trying to also get that high kick in. Man, Douglas.
Such a resilient athlete too.
Yeah, Ilgas very resilient. And he's able to get his shots in as well. I mean, he's hit Douglas a few times.
I think once he's able to hit with the hand, his hand's heavy, so the other guy feels as well. But he's not able to go in and find his distance with Hobozin. Hobozin's good in control.
Hobozin is pretty confident in what he's done.
30 segundos. 30 segundos.
Just working here at the end of this fight. If somebody needs to do something, it has to be Tad Ilgas, who tries to get a takedown, and Hobozin connected there pretty well. Tad is a strong individual, though. Attempted Superman punch, and Tad throws his hands. He wants to finish. We're going to see a more aggressive Tad here at the end. It seems like he's stepping on the accelerator a little bit. Hit the body, hit Douglas. But Douglas continues with those kicks, man. And he's quick with the kicks. I mean, left one to the body, right one to the head. And what a fight.
What a fight, man.
Tad is resistance.
Wow.
He was able to resist being pounded on by a very impressive stand-up fighter that is Douglas Robozinho da Lapa Jr. These Brazilians with these long names on etch. I'm one of those. My name's even a lot longer than Douglas da Lapa Jr. Mine is Ubirajara Brasil de Lima Jr., so it's the whole alphabet.
Wow. Yes. Mine's only 3. Anete Quadros Stack.
Anete, that's a tough name. Anete Stack. Anete be stacking adversaries.
Yes. What a great match, man.
Great.
Impressive, very impressive.
Yeah, the first 2 fights we had finishes, quick finishes. We had a triangle win first by Lucas Magrão, then a rear naked by Ricardinho Guimarães. This is the one that's gone all the way. It was a tough fight. It's going to go to the judge's decision, and Dave Clark is making his way with his cool hat to the middle of our cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges have scored this fight 30-27 for your winner, and still undefeated, Douglas Robozinho Jr.
And that decision's what we expected after what we saw. Tad was brave. He did his best, the Lithuanian 19-year-old, but Douglas Robozinho da Lapa Jr. was superior in that stand-up game.
Very true, Bira.
I'm sure Tad Ilgas will come back for his next one stronger than before. And very cool sportsman conduct from Douglas Robozinho. You can't see it right now, but he was lifting the hands of Tad Ilgas. 2 great athletes, and I cannot wait to see them both again.
New dog entre aspas.
Cadê o Ender?
Oi.
Next fight will be the 4th one of the prelims.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready to make their way to the ring for our 4th preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Douglas Machado.
Another Douglas in our event. This is Douglas Machado, a Carioca from Rio. There's Douglas Machado Silvério. Started training when he was 15, so he's been training for 4 years. Trained a lot of Muay Thai. And when he was 17, 2 years ago, he started to transition to MMA. He wants to show everybody his talent and determination. Yeah, like I said, and it's his debut. Machado coming in. Finally inside of the cage. Very calm, it seems like. The music that he came into is very calm. He's trying to keep himself relaxed, focused. Says his prayer before he goes to his corner.
And his opponent in the red corner, Pedro Campos.
Pedro Campos, he started training wrestling by invitation of a friend, and then started training, helping some other fighters, and that's how it sparked his curiosity about the MMA. And then it was not too long since he started his career. He already has one match, and today he's coached by the best in the world. He trains here at Nova União, representing today Rio de Janeiro, Nova União.
Pedro Campos' first MMA fight was in Shooto Brazil 124 in August. He beat Bruno Jr. with an arm triangle in the third round. Three rounds. Pedro Campos 23, Douglas Machado 19. 5'8" to 5'9", 154.6 pounds to 154.7. Pretty close there. One win for Pedro Campos and debut for Douglas Machado.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fourth preliminary fight of the evening is a lightweight fight. Presenting first, ready in the blue corner, weighing in at 154 pounds, fighting with Atos Jiu-Jitsu heel, Topi brother MMA. He is 19 years old, 5 foot 11 inches tall, making his professional MMA debut from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Douglas Machado. And his opponent, ready in the red corner, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting with Team Nova União. He is 23 years old, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a professional record of 1 win, no defeats, from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Pedro Campos. Our referee is Fernando Portela.
All right. Machado and Campos. And we're off here. Campos in the black shorts, Machado in the orange Shooto Brazil shorts. Low kick there by Machado. That jab almost made its way right down the middle to Pedro Campos.
Olha a postura, hein? Olha a postura. Queixo baixo.
Não repete muito, não. Vai intercalando. Isso. Fica mais. Vem chegando.
Melhora a postura, Pedrinho. Mais baixo.
Machado moving forward. He does have those long arms, longer than Pedro. Pedro's corner's yelling at him, watch your posture, watch your posture.
Bora, se arma, bora.
And
Pinta e
Douglas
se
Machado
arma,
looks
bora.
very
Pinta e se
calm.
arma. Boa!
Pedro Campos now locks on that body he wants to take down, but so is Machado trying to. Pedro
Mantém.
Gonna try to
Controla
get
o
to
quadril.
side control.
Controla o quadril.
Encolhe tua perna de frente pra ele.
Boa.
Olha só, o teu joelho.
Quando estabilizar, mete a
Right here, he
porrada.
dominates the legs of
Trava e começa a
Machado.
bater. Bora.
DG, presta atenção.
Some
Mete
ground
a
and
porrada,
pound
Pedrinho.
from
Bora.
the shorter Pedro Campos.
Ei, olha, você tem que dar um upa pra tirar o joelho, dá um upa pra tirar o joelho.
Vai bater, só você não tá ali.
Isso,
Boa. Mantém.
Pedro's not letting
Estabiliza, mete a porrada.
Douglas Machado get away
Vai,
from him.
vai. Vai ele pra cá. DG.
And look at this. Douglas Machado's trying to get out. Look. Oh.
Vem.
He wasn't able to lock it, but the idea was right. He was able to get to his knees though, and now he's going to go to the back.
Calma.
Pedro Campos needs to be careful.
That was a good transition.
It was a good transition, and
I should put the hook first.
and look at that. That arm is under the chin of Machado. Machado turned his head the right way, and now he's almost in a dominant position once again. Good stuff. Technical ground
Very
work.
good scramble from them.
Tá no leg lock. Vai.
You can tell both guys know what they're doing on the ground.
Vai, volta.
Douglas wants to get that leg. Does he want to get it to a 50-50? Does he want a heel hook? What does he want? We're at a 50-50 now.
I believe a heel hook from 50-50.
Yeah. He's very calm in his way, in his demeanor.
Those are very, very powerful.
He kicked Pedro. Pedro still had both his knees on the ground. Right here, you'll see it right here on the replay.
Aí. Falta 2.
Ponto, né?
Pedro had one knee down, and he had a hand on the ground as well. On that foot to the face. He's going to get 1 point deducted.
Penalty.
Going to go back to the ground, same position. And he's already there for a heel hook.
That was a different position.
It was
They were in.
different.
Yep.
Yeah, they were in it.
They were in the 50-50. That was not 50-50.
But Pedro's able to pass the guard, and now he's on side control. Dominant position for him. Douglas does move pretty well just to try to get away.
He's trying to catch the Americano on that arm over there. Kimura.
Nada e bate. Boa!
Look at this. Very calm on edge. Now rain down. Elbows.
Bora! Ombrinho na cara, é isso!
There's certain guys that just have that about them, that being very calm. But he gets mounted by Pedro. Pedro's a little bit more intense and aggressive on the groundwork. Douglas calmer to get to the positions which he does get to. And he's able to get away from certain positions. Almost.
Pedro is a wrestler, but his ground game is very good, very solid, especially no gear.
And he's in a great position right now, mounted. And this is a position where a lot of people would just be totally desperate. But, again, we go back to Douglas not being desperate. He's just trying to hip up, create that opportunity, and he does. Really well done. Really well done. That's basic jiu-jitsu that works really well.
Very true, Bira. Seems like jiu-jitsu is his specialty. Coming from like the team with Davi Ramos. Davi Ramos is such a great jiu-jitsu practitioner as well.
Really basic stuff, that hip up to get out of that position is basic stuff that you learn early on, and he did it so well. You learn early on, but it's not that it's easy to do in the middle of the fight, especially in an MMA fight. He's doing it really well. Right there's Pedro Campos with that elbow. And he hits the one he hit the forehead on that one. That could open up a forehead. Douglas Machado needs to be careful.
Bate nele, DG. 15 segundos, Pedro. Vai
Time
escalando. Empurra o braço
is
dele.
running out with some good
That was a
elbows
good elbow.
again. Yeah.
Segura aí, segura aí. Segura aí agora. Acabou.
And Pedro's dominant in round one. Now, I talked a lot about how calm Douglas Machado was on edge, and I really think it's impressive how calm he was in certain positions. And it's good to be calm to get out of certain positions, but Pedro Machado was more aggressive,
Exactly.
and he got the better. I mean, he connected better with when they were on the ground.
Yes, more control on the top, like landing some elbows in the end now. I think like for Douglas, he should be like a more like not too calm in the bottom, even though like,
Yeah.
you know he knows what he's doing because it seems like jiu-jitsu is specialty, but that's the time. MMA is not the time to
No.
be calm on
No.
the bottom. It's like
No.
time to do whatever you can to get out of there.
I've trained with certain friends of mine that are really calm, and I always thought that they needed to be a little more aggressive in certain situations. It's good to be calm, but you also have to press that accept elevator
Exactly.
sometimes.
But that was my problem too, because coming from jiu-jitsu, there's certain positions, for example, half guard at the bottom, I was completely, because that's my my game. So I was like, okay, I'll take my time, but in MMA, sometimes you cannot take your time. You have to act fast.
Definitely, especially when you're on the ground. Look at the smile. Douglas
And
Machado
still calm.
has a Joker smile as he's looking at Pedro Campos. Pedro Campos is a little more serious look to him.
Ele andando pra trás, cadê?
People are just wired in various different ways. Some people are very calm, some people are not.
Yeah.
Look at how, just the way his demeanor, how he's walking, super calm. And the music he came in with, it was a Christian song that was really calm as well, while Pedro Campos comes into Black Sabbath.
Yes.
The music is a pretty good reflection of what we're seeing.
Nice shot. Nice punch by Pedro.
Low kick, and Douglas Machado in the beginning of the fight did get some good low kicks.
Good.
Gets hit and smiles.
Pra frente, pra frente. Aê. Boa, Sérgio, moleque.
And there we go. Pedro comes in, gets the body lock, goes all the way to the fence.
Barriga, vamos.
Gabriel Machado telling Pedro, come in, come on.
Yeah, Douglas with some good defense, take down defenses too.
Vamos bater na mesa. Vem deixando ele na grade. Vamos, caralho.
Douglas Machado with a longer reach.
Eu quero mais volume. Fica, Pedro. Fica. Não abaixa a guarda. Não abaixa a guarda.
And it's like, spinning back. Pedro saw that coming. Was able to get away from it. And now Machado working his hands.
Escuta, porra. Vamos.
Machado rising a little more on this round, getting more control in the cage.
Pedro's chance to get a takedown, but Machado defends confidently. Is he gonna? He's defending pretty well. They're just trying to get past that leg, but takedown from Pedro.
Good takedown.
I think Douglas Machado is so focused on defending that with that one leg that he forgot he needed to do something else there, and Pedro took advantage. Pedro on the ground, to me, is more aggressive.
Deixa as costas no chão. Costas no chão. Vamos,
I have a feeling this fight's going to be one of the ones that goes all the way.
I think so too.
Porrada.
Good elbow.
That was a great
that
opened it
opened,
up.
yep.
It opened him up. That elbow was it. That's going to make things hard for him because he's probably, the blood's in his eyes. He's going to have a hard time seeing, and there's still a minute and a half left. On the back, Pedro's going to work. I think that's where being a little bit too calm.
Exactly. Not too good.
Yeah, wasn't too good for Machado. Has that figure 4 lock on the back. Machado's defending here. Pedro's going to try to...
With the body lock, which is very hard to open.
Yeah. And it makes it hard for you to breathe.
And if he just continues to punch on that side, he can open something.
Yeah. As far as Gabriel Machado, I mean, it's easy to say, but he's in a tough situation. Pedro has locked it. It's on the chin. It's not under the chin, but that, oh, it slipped under. It slipped under. And if he doesn't tap, he's going to try not to tap. He's resilient, man.
Wow.
He's resilient. I thought that he was probably going to be sleeping.
It.
Yeah, I thought so too, but he was resilient. Resilient Brazilian.
Fecha bem o queixo aí. Fecha bem o queixo aí. 10 segundos, 10 segundos.
10 seconds left. Man, it's a lot of blood that came out. That elbow tore the forehead of Douglas Machado. And I would say, well, I think it's obvious that Pedro Campos again dominant.
Yeah. This round for sure. But this might be his wake-up call for like being more aggressive in certain positions, you know.
Now my question is, Douglas Machado is so calm, and it's his debut. Most guys that are in their debut were really wired up. They're not as calm as Douglas Machado, but we'll see what his coaches have to say to him. As we see the replays, and we saw that elbow there that opened up that cut. And look at how deep this was, man. I'm surprised that it didn't finish.
That was very deep.
And I'm trying to see if it's the eyebrow that has the cut, or
it looks like the eyebrow, a little bit above the eye.
Ooh, that's big, man. And the doctor is gonna take a look at it. The doctor's already there taking a look. That's a big cut right on the eyebrow. Think he's okay. In my count, your count, 2 rounds to Pedro Campos. Oof, that is pretty big an etch.
That is a big cut.
Yeah.
Vambora, DG. Vamos, DG.
19-year-old Douglas Machado has been very calm throughout the fight, has that big cut on his eyebrow. And I think the doctor's not going to allow it. I'm not sure if the doctor's going to allow this one to continue. I don't know, or maybe he is. Never mind. What do I know?
2 cuts, one on top and one on the bottom of the eye.
I don't know anything. I'm not a doctor. That doctor knows, and he's letting him.
He knows better than us, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely don't know. I didn't go to school for that long. All right, 3rd and final round. Pedro Campos. How much blood is on Pedro Campos' arm? I thought they would clean that, take it out. Pedro Campos has to be pretty confident, and now it's Douglas Machado's time to do what he can do. He tried to throw a few knees there, and now he's going to try to connect. Not as calm as before,
Yeah, that's like that was a wake-up call for sure.
Didn't need to wait for that wake-up call, though, because that was a tough wake-up call. Flying knee, nice stuff.
That's a nice comeback from him.
He could have done that earlier on. Pedro comes trying to shoot in, and he gets a takedown.
Very good timing, good connection.
Já passa pulando.
And Douglas already attacking the arm there on the Kimura.
Yeah. And he's going to try to, well, he let go right now. I thought he was going to try to get the sweep, which is the reverse on Pedro Campos with the Kimura already in there.
Fica aí agora então.
Elbows to the top of the head. Now he hit the back of the head. He gets a warning there.
Tira esse braço, caralho.
And he wants the Kimura. It's in.
Yeah, he's
Cotovelo.
really trying to attack that Kimura.
Boa.
Pedro bases with his head. Does not go over.
Good job defending.
Volta. Isso. Cotovelo na cara. Mete a porrada agora, Pedrinho. Bora. Deixa, precisa levantar. Boa.
Nice mount by Pedro.
Tem que levantar, Dejinho.
And now he's going to try to work that ground and pound. Will he try to work the ground and pound on that cut? He could. Maybe.
Empurra.
He'll try to do something else.
Empurra, bora.
Oh, Katagatami almost.
Volta no braço.
That was the idea.
Vai.
And there's Douglas Machado.
Nice kick by Douglas.
Yeah.
Chute e levanta.
He does that really well. He hips up and gets away when he's on the bottom really well.
Abre a perna.
Throwing some elbows.
Abre a perna. Abre a perna. Abre mais.
This left foot that is right in front of us of Machado. It's like on the side of the mat, which helps
Abre a
him.
perna.
It's like right on the side of the mat between the mat and the fence, which kind of helps him. And man, look at those elbows to the back of the head. He's going to lose another point. He's doing it again. He's going to lose a point. Another one. One was for a low blow earlier, right, on edge?
Yeah.
And now he hit the back of the head many times. Elbows to the back of Pedro Campos' head. I think that's a
No,
symbol.
one for was by the kick he did when he was Pedro was like on the knee.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That's right. You're right. It happened in some other fight. I got confused. But maybe that's what we're seeing. I was saying that he's not coming out like a guy that's debuting, all nervous and tense. But that's probably a mistake that he's making
Exactly.
for it being his debut.
Yes, and he's been warned by the referees, and he kept doing. So I think that's why the referees stopped the match.
Yeah. And now the officials telling the corner of Pedro Campos to not say anything. No instructions at this moment. And Douglas Machado's looking on, man. He looks, I'm trying to read his face a little bit. Man, he's so calm. He just said, vamos sair na porrada, vamos. That means let's throw down.
fight.
Come on, let's fight. Let's throw down. He's calling him, man. But his eye is, the doctor was going to go over to look at his eye, but oh, okay, it's him. Okay, let me look at him. From the shots, look at that cut. Shots to the back of the head. Here we can see with the replays. Well, that wasn't to the back of the head. That was to the
To the
spine.
head.
It didn't look like it hit the head. It looked like it was hitting the middle of his back, right between the shoulder blades. Not sure.
Professor, por favor. O Arne tá toda hora falando lá, por favor. Por gentileza. Não, eu não tô falando. Tô falando pro senhor. Eu tô falando pro senhor agora.
The corner of Douglas Machado having a bit of an argument with the official on edge.
Yes.
Respectfully, I'm talking to you, sir, right now. I really wonder what Pedro Campos is feeling. That's it. He can't continue. I'm kind of shocked. exactly what happened.
I think the referee called for the hit on the head, behind the head. Because it was too many, maybe like a couple of them hit behind the head. So.
And we'll see replays, but man, I really didn't. I know it hit the head at various moments, but the replay that I saw, it hit him. Well, hopefully we'll see some replays. I think, look, I don't know if they're moms. They might be mothers. We're going to have a throwdown of moms in the stands, arguing because of the result. Let's see the replay. Okay, head. Yeah, it hit the head. Those 2 times hit the head. He got the warning there. And then he tried, oh, it did hit the head.
Yes.
It hit the head twice.
Yeah.
It may have hit between the shoulder blades at one point, but it did hit the head, so.
Right behind the head, yeah.
And it was three times. The last one's the one that hit the back, but the other ones did hit the head. I think that kind of shows that it was just
inexperienced,
yeah, that lack of experience. Pedro Campos could have said, yeah, I'm ready, let's go. But he already had that advantage, so he could say, no, I can't continue. And then that's the call that the referee made. But he got hit.
I mean, we never know what the guy is experiencing
exactly.
in the cage after a hard fight and then being punched behind the head. So
yeah, you're tired. You've given it your all. You've hit, you've gotten hit, and then you eat about 4 big elbows to the back of your head. So definitely.
Exactly.
Let's go, Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has been stopped at 2 minutes, 42 seconds of the 3rd round. For your winner by disqualification, Pedro Campos.
So disqualification for Douglas Machado, Pedro Campos with the win. And we still have a few more fights here in our prelims. But disqualification of Pedro Campos, of Douglas Machado and Pedro Campos with a win.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready to make their way to the ring for our 5th preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Esteferson da Silva, o Guerreiro.
Esteferson Paula da Silva, known as O Guerreiro or The Warrior. He's been a fight fan since he was very, very young and decided to dedicate his life to martial arts. He works in loss prevention in a supermarket, so if anybody's shoplifting, that's the man they're gonna have to talk to. Says he balances his life between fighting and work. He is married and has a son named Arthur. So his life is fighting and raising the Bulldogs banner. He says he is a super bulldog. From Cabo Frio, Rio de Janeiro. Cabo Frio is a smaller city on the coast. A couple hours away from Rio. If I were to translate Cabo Frio, the cold cape.
And his opponent in the red corner, Marni Maxi.
Marney Max. He started training in 2008, and right after he started training Muay Thai. He's from Ceará, Brazil, Fortaleza. He started training and representing his team in Ceará and helping his professor on the training. Currently has been achieving great results training martial arts, ranking jiu-jitsu like Northeast Championship and earning the silver medal at the world level championship in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, Martin Max. He's a warrior. He was born with a birth defect on his left arm, and he's out there throwing down in MMA. He's not the first MMA athlete that has had a problem and only fights with one arm, but he's a guy that's really made an impression in the MMA world. He's 36 years of age, 5'7", and he's fighting against Stefferson, that's 32, 5'8". A little bit heavier at 164 pounds to 162.3 of Da Silva. 5 wins, 4 losses for Marney, and only 1 loss and 1 fight for Da Silva.
Gentlemen, our 5th preliminary fight of the evening is a catchweight fight. Presenting first, ready in the blue corner, weighing in at 162 pounds, fighting with Beto Padilla team. He is 32 years old, 5 foot 10 inches tall, with a record of no wins, only 1 defeat. From Cabo Frio, Rio de Janeiro, Stefferson da Silva, o Guerreiro. And his opponent, ready in the red corner, weighing in at 164 pounds, fighting with Alpha Combat Guerreros Chife. He is 36 years old, 5 foot 7 inches tall, with a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats. From Fortaleza, Ceará, Brazil, Marne Max. Our referee is João Cláudio.
Marney, tranquilo, movimento. Lembra da base.
Marney Max and Stefferson da Silva.
Lembra, base trocada o tempo todo.
Marney fights. Ooh, already trying to kick out there. Stefferson didn't want to shake hands with Marney. Marney was surprised by that. Marney does have knockout power, has good kicks, and he does have good groundwork. He fights in submission-only competitions. His last fight, he won with a heel hook. Stefferson's going towards Marney aggressively.
Ele tá assistindo.
Calma. Vai achando a distância com o jab. Pisão no joelho. Isso. Joga o pisão
Stefferson
no
trying
joelho.
to work
Faz a finta e bota a mão.
some kicks, working his hands as well.
Ó, vai na distância.
While Max,
Calma.
A mão, cara.
look at Max. You see that? Look at those kicks, and he's good. He's got kicks. He's a good athlete, and he's aggressive.
Joga o cruzado por cima quando ele entrar.
Uma saída.
Ele tá entrando com a mão esquerda abaixo. Essa mão
Inside leg
esquerda
kick
dele
there
tá
by
abaixo.
Marney Max.
Trocada. Calma.
Ei, vamos.
Aí, ó, é a mão.
Ele sentiu lá.
Trying to get away, and then that big right hand
Entra e sai.
that misses Stefferson da Silva.
Trabalhar. 2, a mesma mão.
Inside leg kick again by Marney.
Joelho.
Wow, good kick.
And you can tell he hits with his left arm as well.
Yes.
É você.
When he gets close enough, he can use it.
Agora calma, movimenta.
Aí,
And the inside leg kick, man. He throws an inside leg kick, and then he works his right hand Works that left hand as well. Very impressive, Marnay.
Tá bem, tá
Pushing
bem.
forward.
Pra trás não tá
Vai pra esquerda.
procurando, cara.
Vai pra esquerda.
Entra com o cotovelo.
Ooh, just slipped under that spinning.
Não soltou
Back fist.
Cotovelo.
Inside leg. Those inside leg kicks could really make things hard.
Yes, and Stepherson's feeling.
Yeah.
Sobe o nível de novo.
He might have to change his stance in a minute or two.
Isso aí.
There he is. He just did.
Dois,
Yeah.
Escuta
depois
embaixo,
do segundo só.
Bora, usa a perna embaixo, bora.
Ei, agora.
Acredita, cara, acredita. Vamos lá, vamos levar o seu então essa luta, vambora.
Vambora,
Sai,
cara.
sai.
Você não quer voltar não, né?
Bora. Aperta ele com essa mão, bora.
Holanda.
Acredita, porra.
Acredita no cotovelo, Steph. Calma, calma. Não precisa mais. Vai, movimenta. Deixa ele vir. Deixa ele vir, calma.
There's somebody in the stands sending some instructions to Marnay Mox, telling
Aí,
him
olha lá, ele
to
sentiu.
be
ó.
calm,
Ele
move around, let him
sentindo
come
muita
at you.
perna já. Olha lá, ó.
Look at those
Não
kicks.
pode chutar com ele, tem que botar a mão. Agora, quando ele chutar, botar o cotovelo, bota a mão, porra.
It rocked him, man. He felt it. Oh! Marnay Mox! Man, look at this guy! He just dropped him.
Wow.
He dropped him. What a warrior, Mr.
great
Marnay Mox! The most impressive so far.
That was beautiful.
Jeez!
Beautiful kick combined with the punches. Amazing.
That guy is sensational. Just went out of the cage, slipped. He goes, says hi to his wife, because love is in the air.
So nice.
Very, very nice, man. But how aggressive was he? His just hit the target straight on. Very impressive. Very impressive, man. I am truly, deeply, very, very, very impressed by this guy.
Very good fight. He was very aggressive from the beginning with his kicks. Very, very good. And it's great to see someone like him.
Filhão,
So many
é pra você. Você não é no hospital pediu pra mim não desistir.
Show to everybody, showing his best. That was amazing.
Man, that was awesome.
Toda a família, Alfa Combo te ganhar de pé. Dá favela pro mundo, profissão ninguém.
That was
Ah!
impressive, man. I can't wait to see more
Professor
of
Berg.
Marnay Mox.
Mutante,
Stepherson
é nós da
doesn't
favela,
believe it,
pô.
but
Nós não somos carentes não.
Believe it.
Nós somos potência.
Marnay Mox.
Fica ali.
Well, let's see the replay here on Etch. Look at this. Stepherson was moving forward. He wanted the knockout, but it's like Marnay. I mean,
Look at this kick.
look at that, and he hits hard, and he gets that right hand mixed in with both of his legs, and then he has part of that left arm to make contact as well. Man, what
Yes.
a beast! What a true beast of the MMA world. I hope the world is out there seeing this guy.
That was incredible. Incredible.
Very, very impressive.
Congratulations to Marnay. Well deserved.
Well, Dave Clark's in the middle of the cage, and we're ready for the announcement. Stepherson and Marnay having a few words. Stepherson. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has ended at 3 minutes, 36 seconds of the first round. For your winner by knockout, Marnay Mox!
I'm still
Família, vamos.
flabbergasted. Marnay was impressive, and these two fighters just shake hands, say some nice things to each other, and wow, I can't wait to see him again. Because he was really good.
That's good.
Yeah. And we still have one more fight to go in the prelims. And our main card starts in just about 57 minutes. We might get a little breather before the main card. That's a long one with 7 fights. But let's go to Dave Clark.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready to make their way to the ring for our 6th and last preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Gisele Libano.
All right, going to our last fight here in the prelims. Gisele Libano dos Santos started training Muay Thai when she was 17 years old. She was a rebellious girl when her dad thought, well, hey, why not? She needs to put some of that energy out and learn a little bit of discipline. But then she fell in love with martial arts, and she did say that she became a better person because of martial arts. But it was only at 20 that she moved to Varginha in the state of Minas Gerais, a state known for aliens and things like that. And then she began training in MMA. Now she's living in Rio because Rio is a place for the better opportunities in mixed martial arts. Gisele Libano is her name, and she's from the city of Itu, São Paulo. Itu, a place where a dear friend of mine is from, and she's a legend of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Annette knows her pretty well, Michele Nicolini. And my other friend...
Amazing. Michelle is amazing.
And Michele's former husband is also one of my best friends, of Robert Drysdale. He's American, was born in Provo, but grew up in Itu. His mother's from Itu and everything else. So Itu, a land of that a lot of good fighters, jiu-jitsu fighters, have come out of.
And her opponent in the red corner, Leidiane Fernandez.
Leidiane Fernandes is just a girl chasing her dreams, dedicating herself to work and train jiu-jitsu and MMA. She's hoping to get some sponsors for this to be able to live doing her dream. She knows it's hard work, but she's confident that her time will come to be the best in the sport. She's from Rio de Janeiro, from Riso, Vale Tudo, 32 years old.
There's Pedro Rizzo, the legendary UFC athlete, UFC champion. And if you're with Pedro Rizzo, well, you're well trained and you have good stand-up. Pedro Rizzo was a master at stand-up. He would chop his adversaries down like they were a tree and his legs were the axe. Pedro Rizzo, legend of the UFC. This is our final fight for the prelims. And the prelims today, Anechi, have been so good. Just such good fights.
Only amazing fights.
Yeah, great,
All
great
fights
stuff.
were very intense, very technical, very good. It's been already a good evening for the show.
Definitely. Leidiane Fernandes, 32. Gisele Libanu, 26. 5'5" for both of these athletes. Leidiane Fernandes, a little bit heavier at 131.6 pounds to 123.7 pounds. 3 wins, 1 losses for Fernandes. 2 wins, 2 losses for Libanu.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 6th and final preliminary fight of the evening is a flyweight fight. Presenting first, ready in the blue corner, weighing in at 123 pounds, fighting with Team Ehide champions. She is 26 years old, 5 foot 5 inches tall, with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats. From Itu, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Gisele Libanu. And her opponent, ready in the red corner, weighing in at 131 pounds, fighting with Hizo Ehivete. She is 32 years old, 5 foot 5 inches tall, with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat. From right here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Leidiane Fernandes. Our referee is Osiris Maia.
Gisele Libanu in orange, Leidiane Fernandes in all black. And let's close off the prelims in style. Ooh, nice, strong, low kick by Leidiane. Leidiane pretty aggressive here in the beginning. But Libanu hit the button. Leidiane ended up going down, but she's still in this, already back on her feet. A really good shot by Libanu, but Fernandes got up quickly. She's just working these this knee to the inside of Gisele Libanu's right leg.
Good inside knees on the cage over there by Leidiane.
And she continues. Foot stomp. Now Libanu puts Leidiane's back to the fence. High kick by Leidiane. Libanu working her hands. Ooh, nice hands. Gisele Libanu has been better with the hands. Leidiane with the kick so far. Ooh, man. And what I've noticed from Gisele Libanu is able to stay on her feet. Gisele Libanu kind of fakes that she's going to kick and then she works the hands. She does it a lot. You can see the movement.
Mão primeiro, Leidi! Mão primeiro! Você!
And Pedro Riza just yelled to her, work your hands first, and that's exactly what she did, and she was able to connect with Libanu. Leidiane hit her pretty hard and dropped her a little bit, but she didn't drop her completely, but takedown. I think both of these ladies like the stand-up game.
Girou, pega, gira, reto, pega reto, reto. 1, 2.
Now Leidiane is going to try to take advantage, but Libanu
Libanu's not intimidated.
No. And you can kind of look at her movement. She gets her back out of the fence. She wants to control the middle of the cage.
Mão primeiro, Leidi! Mão
Mão
primeiro!
primeiro, Leiji. That's Pedro Rizzo. Hands first, Leiji.
Mão primeiro, mão, mão! É mão, é só mão! Tu vai resolver isso com a mão, Leidi!
And they're saying you're gonna resolve this with your hands.
Isso, ela vai se perder, ela não sabe andar.
Isso, enquadra ela aí, enquadra ela! Um, dois!
Isso,
Ei, dois!
Aí, ó.
But the hands of Gisele Libanho are the ones that have been the most impressive so far.
Aí, ó.
Um, dois! Quadra alta! Um, dois!
Gira, pra sua direita.
Vamos, Leidi! Um, dois! Pegou! Vai!
Oh, she hit her hard. She's gonna drop it. She's kicking her every which way. That is it. Leijiani wins the fight. And now the thing is Gisele Libanho, she went down, she crouched down and stayed in that position without reacting. So the official stopped the fight right there. We're gonna see the best moments. But that was surprising because Gisele Libanho was doing such a good job.
She was doing a good job with the punches. But then Leijiani was able to do her work.
Well, she listened to Pedro Rizzo. Pedro Rizzo said, stop kicking, use your hands, use your hands. This coming from the kick master, right? From the legend of the low kicks. Man, look at that. She hammered away. And I think it's right here, and that she just wasn't even reacting. She just covered up, and that was it for her.
Yeah, I think she felt one blow, and then she just crunched up.
Well, man, what prelims. I think out of all the fights that we've had in the prelims, only one went to a decision, which was the Douglas Bobozinho against Todd Ilgas. There was a disqualification of Douglas Machado. Pedro Campos got the win. And then there were two submissions, and now there was a knockout of Martin Max with a knockout, and now another one. Referee stopped this one. Great prelims. And 45 minutes away from the main card. Dave Clark, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has stopped at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of the first round. For your winner by TKO, Leijiani Fernandez.
Well, she had a hard time in the first couple minutes in round one, but she bounced back from it. She listened to her coach, and she got herself a win. Because she got kicked, she got hit pretty hard. She was dropped once.
Yeah, in the beginning of the match, but then she was able to listen to her coach. Like you said, connecting the punches and the kicks. That was beautiful.
And that was it from the prelims. So in our transmission on YouTube, if you want to watch the main card, which should be spectacular, just as good, if not better than our prelims, it's only on UFC's Fight Pass. So get on UFC's Fight Pass, and you'll see a whole lot more. So from Annette Stack and Mibira, Brazil, we'll be back in just a little bit with the legend himself, Rafael dos Anjos, on commentary as well. Join us shortly on UFC Fight Pass.